Hi race fans, welcome to Cottage Grove, Oregon for the 1999 running of the Pennzoil World of Outlaws. We will return to the pits for a short tour in just a few minutes, but first, let's get right down to our fast time qualifier and our heat races.
Driving the NetTaxi.com, BJ Equipment number 1X from San Jose, California. This is the Hurricane, Randy Hannigan. Randy Hannigan is car number 1X. Quick time, new track record, 10:3:05, 1:03:05. And it's 10:3:89, 1:03:89. Quick time and new track record for Randy Hannigan. And Randy accepts the checkered flag and now racing at the moment of silence, please, for Bob Jeremiah of BJ Equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to please remain standing as we send it down to the flag stand and Mr. J.C. Rico for Napa Heat Race number 1. We'll shut the caution lights out and go racing out of turn number 4 the next time by. 10 laps for Napa Heat Race number 1 for the Pennzoil World of Outlaws, brought to you this evening by Time Art. 14, Jason Myers, 8-8, Phil Blaney on the front row, 15, Donnie Schatz, 1X, Randy Hannigan in row 2, then the 8B of Jonathan Allen, the 8-1 of Michael Morlock, Y2K, Kevin Etchison, 38, Ron Ellis, 17I, Rich Brown, and the 21X of Tim Galloway. We're halfway home, 5 laps down, 5 laps remaining in Napa Heat Race number 1. That was with a high side, Morlock down low in the Speedway. He's cut back to 5th. Napa Heat Race winner from the Dunbury Construction, number 14, Jason Myers. Donnie Schott second in the Parker Stores 15. Randy Hannigan third in the NetTaxi.com number 1S. Top 5 finishers transfer to the A-main event. Napa Heat Race winners handicapped to the front of tonight's Channel Lock Dash. Caution lights are out. It's the 104 of Jeff Swindell and the 47 of Darren Pittman in row number 1, and the 1 of Sammy Swindell and the 83 of Danny Lasowski. 15, that's Jason Solo alongside the 10 of Tim Kading, the 91 Tony Thomas, 71 Hitch Carter, 0 Gus Cooper rounding out the field. Restart at the orange cone on the front straightaway. 5 laps to go. Jeff Swindell looking for a front starting spot in tonight's Channel Lock Dash if he can hang on for this Napa Heat Race victory. Tim Kading up the challenge. Sammy Swindell says Sammy is going to the victory, the driver to beat Packers number 83, Danny the Dude Lasowski. Keep your eyes on the back of the pack. That Luxury number 2 of Andy Hillenberg. He's going to be trying to make it into the top 5 for a transfer spot into tonight's Pennzoil World of Outlaws feature event. Hillenberg with problems during vibrant qualifications. As a result, he's at the back of the pack. 7K Brooke Tatnall alongside the 93 of Kevin Gobrecht in row number 1, 21 Lance Blevins, and 19 Stevie Smith in row 2, then the 8W of Sean Wilski, the 76 of Greg Brown, 5X Manny Goebel, 32K Kirk Hapes, Lonnie Smith and Andy Hillenberg rounding out the field, green flag. Napa Heat Race number 3, not quite in line when they got to that chalk stripe in turn number 4. Caution flag flies. We re-rack and restack. Line them up 2 by 2. Go with a complete restart of Napa Heat Race number 3. And a close call for Manny Goebel in the 5X machine, almost getting the car off its wheels over there in turn number 2. Goebel driving the car is Taco Bell number 5X. Try it again this time on a turn number 4. the caution lights go out. And this time we look for the start out of turn number 4. For the Ingersoll ran 19 of Stevie Smith. K of Tony Herrera alongside the 11 of Steve Kinzer in the front row. 2 of Brad Fair and 5 of Mark Kinzer in row number 2. 75 Dale Smith and 78 John McDonald in row number 3. Fourth row, the 07 of Scott Arnold and the 25 of Gary Stevenson. And the 8 of Mike Crawford and the 2M of Brent Kading in row number 5. Caution lights go out. Green flag will fall off at turn number 4. We go 10 laps. Top 5 finishers transfer to the A. Upside down in a big way over in turn number 1. John McDonald out of the car and okay, fans. When they got to that chalk line, we'll try it one more time. We'll look for a start this time by. Scott Arnold with the problem there over in turn number 1. Lap car of Mike Crawford getting to the proper position. Keep your eyes on the battle for that 5th and final transfer spot between Dale Smith and the 2M of Brent Kading. Caution lights are out. Chevy Blazer pace truck into the infield. Steve Kinzer paces the field around. 3 laps remaining in Napa Heat Race number 4. Smith and Kading side by side with Kading grabbing the 5th spot on the back straightaway. What a finger before looking at one side. Put over the mile remaining. And the Steve Kinzer ran out the heel winner. The race leader in the 0 is Gus Cooper. And in the back of the pack, Randy Kleiner on the position for 1 and 2. Andy Hillenberg running third, trying to get by the 0 Garrett Cooper for the 2nd and final transfer spot. Kleiner and Hillenberg in the transfer position. Cooper running third, running in fourth.
earlier today, we were able to take a tour of the pits so you, the race fan, can get a view of what goes on in the pits.
Your left is 7. Your left, like 4.
Oh, well. So Elm is unmuffled? Elmer was unmuffled? You didn't have enough.
Caution lights go off. Green flag will throw out of turn number 4 the next time by. 14, Jason Myers. 7K, Brooke Tatlow in row number 1. 11, Steve Kinzer. 83, Danny Lasowski in row 2. Then the 1X of Randy Hannigan. The 19 of Stevie Smith. 5 of Mark Kinzer. And the 2F of Brad Furr. Budweiser representative of the beer trailer, please. We are green racing. Jason Myers out to the other lead. Here comes Danny Lasowski on the inside. Up to third. Brad second away from Italian associate Mr. Brooke Tatlow. Brad Furr, the big price figure in 1 and 2, brings it back down on all fours. Brad into the lead. get a couple of pictures here, and then we'll step in and have a word with the man who will be on the pole for our Pennzoil World of Outlaws feature event. Congratulations, an awesome move to take the lead in the victory in the Channel Lock Dash. You're on the pole for the feature event this evening.
Hey, Johnny. Yeah, no, we've been looking for a racetrack that I could feel like I'm back in Australia, and this is a typical Australian racetrack. A little boring, it gets a little rough, and I hate wearing hats, but I'm happy to wear this one.
Talk about now what it's going to take to stay out in front for 40 laps around this tight racetrack.
I think an Australian pursuit would be good, because that means the car that's running last at the end of each lap gets black flagged. It's going to be tough because there's so many race cars on this racetrack, and there's so many good race cars. We're happy we won this, but we've still got a long way to go. It's going to be a tough deal to try and figure out how to outsmart the experience of these outlaw guys.
We're going to have our Channel Lock Dash winner, Brooke Tatnell, draw the name of the winner of a 4-piece Channel Lock tongue and groove tire set. Chevy Blazer pace truck. Caution lights will go off this time by. And next time at the chalk stripe in turn number 4, we float the green flag for 12 laps of racing. The top 4 finishers transferring into tonight's 40-lap Pennzoil World of Outlaws feature event. 47 Darren Pittman and 75 Paul Smith in the front rows in the A1 of Michael Morlock and the 76 of Greg Brown. Y2K, Kevin Etchison, 91 Tony Thomas, 5X Danny Goebel, 07 Scott Arnold, 38 Ron Ellis, 71 Hitch Carter, 32K Kirk Hayes, 25 Gary Stevenson, 2 Andy Hillenberg, and the 64 of Randy Tyner. It's the 47 car taking leading the field on the back straightaway. Contact between Greg Brown and Dale Smith entering turn number 3. Couple of cars getting involved at 38 in there as well. Greg Brown getting together with the 75 of Dale Smith going down the back straightaway. Ron Ellis with no place to go in the 38 machine. Understand there's also a flat right rear tire on the 25 machine of Gary Stevenson. Caution lights go off. Restart this time by at turn number 4. Front row now looks like this. 47 of Darren Pittman alongside the 91 of Tony Thomas with Michael Morlock in the 07 car of Scott Arnold in row number 2. Racing once again. Pittman in command. Battle for second between the 91 of Thomas and the A1 of Michael Morlock. Morlock to the inside, Thomas to the outside. Andy Hillenberg fighting for that last transfer spot of the Y2K of Kevin Etchison. Randy Tyner trying to move around the top side of the Speedway in the 6th place. And Dale Smith taking the forward progress as well. Hillenberg to the inside of Kevin Etchison takes the final transfer spot. Randy Tyner trying to make his way back in the circle. Hillenberg takes the place on the inside. 91 of Tony Thomas. Thomas way up over the cushion in turn 1 and 2. Losing some first down, maybe 2 spots. Telling you Etchison back to their transfer. Darren Pittman has been saying all his way to beat these little 37. Half advantage over the A1 of Michael Morlock, who runs in second. Andy Hillenberg runs in third. Kevin Etchison with a fourth and forward transfer spot, followed by Randy Tyner in fifth and fourth, fifth and sixth. Tony Thomas takes the lead on the pit side on the back straightaway. On the second and four, and into winner number 1. Working the bottom side of the Speedway. Manufacturer 50 of the year, defender out of Oahu, Oklahoma. flying now towards Darren Pittman in the third Pacific machine. Pittman with the final point for the final time. He is the main winner. Andy Hillenberg up to second. Main winner in the Casey's General Stores number 47 is Darren Pittman. Great drive by Andy Hillenberg in the Lux Air number 2 from the C main to the A main based on his second place finish in the feed this evening. Finishing third, the Armca Coatings number A1 of Michael Morlock, and grabbing the fourth and final transfer position, the Wilson Engines Armca Coatings Y2K of Kevin Etchison. Race fans, get ready for one of the most awesome sights in all of motorsports, the Pennzoil World of Outlaws 4-wide parade lap. When they come off at turn number 4 and down the front stretch this time, let's see everybody on their feet. Make some noise. Let these drivers know that you appreciate the job that they do for you as they salute you with the 4-wide parade lap. Here they come. Cottage Grove, Oregon, you one of the best. You've got a far best. The greatest show on earth, the Pennzoil World of Outlaws. Caution lights go out. We are set to go 40 laps of green flag racing. 7K Brooke Tattle and 14 Jason Myers on the front row. Then the 83 of Danny Lasowski, the 11 of Steve Kinsler in row 2. 1X Randy Hannigan, 5 of Mark Windsor in row 3. Then Stevie Smith, Brad Furr, Lance Levin, Sammy Swindell, Donnie Schatz, Bill Blaney, Darren Pittman, Kevin Gobrecht, Johnny Herrera, Jeff Swindell, Jonathan Allen, Jason Solwald, Shauna Wilski, Michael Morlock, Tim Kading, Kevin Etchison, Andy Hillenberg, and Brent Kading, ready to do battle here at the Riverside Speedway. Steve Kinsler, Mark Cicerani on the top side. Flag flying for the Casey's General Stores, 47 of Darren Pittman, who comes to a stop in turn number 4. And the manufacturer's Rookie of the Year contender having a rough night here this evening at the Riverside Speedway. Expired an engine during his Napa heat race. We've got 7 laps down, 33 laps remaining. Rick Tatner, your race leader in the Killian Associates number 7K, looking to become the first Australian driver to ever win a Pennzoil World of Outlaws feature event. Tatner, a 3-time World Series Sprint Car champion over in Australia. Up to second in that Beef Packers number 83. A lap car of Jonathan Allard separating Tatnell and Lasowski. It's Brooke Tatnell, your leader. Danny Lasowski second. Jason Myers running third. Steve Kinzer fourth. Mark Kinzer rounding out the top 5. Randy Hannigan runs 6th. Stevie Smith is 7th. Lance Blevins is 8th, Bonnie Schatz in 9th, and Kevin Gilbrecht rounding out the top 10. Caution lights go off. Single file restart at the orange cone the next time down the front straightaway. Drivers must maintain their single file running order until they pass to the outside of that orange cone. Any driver improving his position before he reaches the cone, or any driver hitting the cone or passing to the inside of the cone will be sent to the tail of the field. Brooke Tatner leading the pack. Lap car of Jonathan Allard right behind him. Then second place running Danny Lasowski trying to grab his 10th feature event win of the 1999 season. Tatner looking for Pennzoil World of Outlaws win number 1. Tatner on the left. Caution flag flies for the Armor Coatings 8-1 of Michael Morlock and Kevin Etchison in the Y2K entry. Those cars getting together over there in turn number 2. Etchison driving the Wilson Engines Armor Coatings Y2K. We've got a new race leader. It's the driver of the Beat Packers, number 83, Danny the Dude Lasowski. Rick Tatnell encountered some problems, jumped way up above the cushion, entering turn number 1, allowing Lasowski to take command. Tatnell staying right with him, however, running second in the Kelly & Associates 7K. Steve Kinzer up to third in the Quaker State 11. Mark Kinzer fourth in the Mopar 5M. Randy Hannigan rounding out the top 5 in the NetTaxi.com number 1X. How about Johnny Schock up to 6th in the Parker Stores number 15. He started 11th. Kevin Etchison refires the Y2K machine, joins the field at the back of the pack. We have 16 laps in the books. 16 laps down, 24 laps remaining, and Danny Lasowski looking to pick up win number 10 of the 1999 Pennzoil World of Outlaws season. And Kevin Etchison headed back towards the pit area in the Y2K machine. Broken left front suspension on that machine. And Kevin Etchison going to try to get his way back out on the Speedway in the Y2K machine. Laps down, 24 laps remaining. Danny Lasowski your leader. Brooks Tatnell running second. Then a couple of lap cars back to third place running Steve Kinzer. Mark Kinzer in third and Randy Hannigan rounding out the top 5. Put your hands together for the driver to beat Packers number 83, Danny the Dude Lasowski. Your feature winner will hit a trackside to talk to him.
I tell you what, the tire never give up. Oh, no. Hey, I couldn't clear it. Hey, everybody, nobody got bought. Nobody got big. Get here, guys. Jack.
It's been 6 months since I've let it race, and that was the last day I'll ever destroy it, so we're pretty happy. I'm just sorry for the boys and Keller Associates. They let the team down, and I hope we put on a great show for the race fans, because this is the greatest form of motor racing and sprint car racing.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Give him a round of applause. The driver of the Kelly Associates, Suzuki.
I seen him here. Shit. He's driving my ass off.
Lasowski and the Speed Packers 83 has been making noise all season long in Pennzoil World of Outlaws competition, but it's making some noise right now in Victory Lane.
Yeah, she's a little warm right now. We run her wide open. Yeah, I got to tell you, my guys did a great job, but you got to take your head off of Brooke Tatton and this whole crew. They gave me a heck of a race, and they're halfway through. I seen him stick his nose in it and said, oh my God, I got to get going here. So we're lucky enough we cleared traffic, and I'm glad to see all these guys here in Oregon come out and watch this great show with traveling with the best organization on dirt, World of Outlaws.
Danny, talk a little bit about changing lanes there. Through the early part of the race, you were working the bottom side, and when the traffic got to be right in front of you, you moved up to the high side of the speedway. It's kind of what sealed the victory for you.
All right. In a racetrack like this, you got to go where they're not. We got lap cars, and there I think Tim Kading was running side by side with a guy. So you just got to take where the open spot is, and he happened to move up. And we got in our way a little bit, and there Brooke went over there. So we're going to lose this bad boy. So we're lucky enough we cleared traffic, and we won this thing. And I'll tell you, the big picture is the World of Outlaw Point Championship, and that 5M and 11 cars is real tough, but we're going to try to stay consistent and see if we can get a run in the stretch here.
How about it, race fans? The dude, Danny Lasowski and the Beat Packers 83, your Pennzoil World of Outlaws feature event winner.
I got me the beef. I said, are you Mrs. Beef Packer here?
Where's the library? I'm like thinking. Absolutely. Okay, on Chris.
Never did run
No. I know. You know what? I accept it.
Hey, I got a lot of good shots. From the when are you gonna have to go? I was standing next to him. I talked to him a couple of times.
Yeah, just email me on the website.
Did you? You have a card on the site?
Yeah. You know, Randy Henry. Yeah.
There you have it, race fans. Danny Lasowski, a very happy Danny Lasowski, the winner for the 1999 Pennzoil World of Outlaws visit to Cottage Grove, Oregon. We hope you enjoyed the tape, and we also hope you enjoyed the in-car camera, courtesy of Brent Kading and his crew. We thank Brent and the crew for allowing us to put the in-car camera in his car. It had a little technical problems, but we always seem to have technical problems at some point. But we thank Brent Kading for allowing us to put the camera in his car. And we hope you enjoyed the tape. So until next time, I will allow you to watch some qualifying that you didn't see earlier until this tape runs out. Again, hope you enjoyed the show. Also look for us at Grays Harbor Raceway Park, and we also shot the first show ever at the Montana Metro Park Raceway. We have video of that. And all the NST shows as well. Just give us a call and we'll send you a flyer. Thanks again, everybody.